Joshyblogz, Yuhyuk was just telling us about how there's literally no interaction between him and his family. Yuhyuk faintly smiled at Do-yoon, who was tilting his head.
도윤아,
You must have had many friends.
아니야.
그건
School friends, alumni, and my acquaintances. I never talked about my family to them. I never initiated talking to them. Rather, I always kept my distance from them. You'll have a whole different perspective than you when you know my reason. Yuhyuk lowered his head as if feeling embarrassed. We do know his reason, but maybe they didn't realize that we'd have gone this far at this point. Is it because of the family culture?
그랬지.
You know my father's family. They are ashamed of both me and my father. Right, wow. I guess he didn't like his family either since he never took me there.
이거면
As if they were strangers.
그렇지.
None of our relatives ever came to his funeral. Seriously, that's unbelievable. Now I'm getting criticized again before I joined B-Stars and people started to find out about my family background. Judging someone's class when forming a relationship, I understand that. You provided them nothing for their judgment of you then. Huh? I was basically isolating myself from people by building a wall around me. His father, who had severed relationships with his relatives, couldn't visit them. His funeral was not open to the public. Few relatives attended. Well, that could be virtue of artists. Do-yoon continued while putting on his own earlobe.
나는
Putting on his own earlobe? What? Did I ever get that right? Pulling on his own earlobe. Pulling at his own... Continued while pulling at his own earlobe. There we go. I wasn't all that sociable either. I learned from B-Stars that you frequently moved.
그랬었지.
My dad, he was on a business trip, taking care of all the dirty, dangerous, and demanding tasks. And I had to bump around my relatives' houses.
혹시
Were your relatives nice to you?
그거야.
But I didn't feel comfortable. After creating the band in high school, I rarely went home. I know it sounds corny, but I was feeling lonely. Let's just say you were a solitary person.
그래.
Yeah, that. But the thoughts and emotions from that moment, I think they helped me write songs.
어?
Is that why you mentioned the virtue of an artist? See, I'm pretty good at comforting others.
그래.
Okay, let's say you are. Maybe I was a bit off point. Nice, look at my sanity, rising up higher than it's ever been. While his family was working abroad, he had to stay at several relatives' houses. He had spent most of his time playing in the band since high school. He has been inspired to write songs about his feelings of loneliness during those times. Anyway, the things people love about you right now,
그렇지?
maybe they were created during the time of your isolation. There we
Yes.
go. Thank you. I'm okay now. Yes. Oh shit. Does this mean that he's gonna die soon?
장학금 얘기 내가 너무 처지게 했지?
No, not at all. Why would you say that?
복잡한 상황에서
No,
아니야 형.
forget about it.
그런 말 할 건 없어. 페이터에서 저렇게 떠들 만한 일 아니야.
Do-yoon pause.
근데 어머니께선 그 난리 겪을 때 아무 말씀도 없으셨어?
Yuhyuk raised his head in a brief silence.
나나 어머니나 같은 처지였어.
His mother also didn't get any help from the husband.
선생님께 묻힌 채로 버티면서 사는.
Damn. What the hell?
아프셨다는 뜻은
선생님의 의광에 가린 사람들. 빛 근처에 지는 그림자처럼. 자유도 경제권도 없었어.
Oh, these report fans hurt. Jesus.
함께 어려움을 버티는 길밖에 없었지.
At least you had her, I guess. That's good. The flip side, Gyuhyuk's father, Byung Lee, was a very selfish person. Getting nearly no attention from his father, Gyuhyuk and his mother had to live in poverty. Damn, well he's like this super rich guy.
그런 건
Jesus.
학대잖아.
It is. It's fucking terrible. Gyuhyuk stared at Do-yoon for a moment. Or somewhere beyond Do-yoon.
처지가 같은 우린 서로 의지하면서 살면 됐어. 어쩌면 어머니는 선생님께서 돌아봐 주시길 바랬을지도 모르지만 몸까지 아프셨으니 더 외롭고 힘드셨을 거야.
아프셨다니 병이 있었어?
Jesus.
일형 당뇨였어. 평생 인슐린 주사를 달고 사셨지.
His mother lived a sad life after being abandoned by her husband, and her son was all she had to live for. He had to prepare insulin injections for her ever since he was a student. Pause for a moment.
날
I say
가지면서
Gyuhyuk generally. I might say Gyuhyuk
합병증
sometimes.
가져왔어.
Could also go with Gyuhyuk. I don't know. She even developed a complication during her pregnancy.
돌아가셨을 땐
Sorry, I don't need to read this.
꽤 오랫동안 방황했어.
This is so brutal. Gyuhyuk looked disturbed.
선생님, 그제서야 날 돌아봐주는 눈치였어.
Well, that's something, though.
다 늦어버린 다음이었는데.
Yeah, too late indeed.
거리를 느낄 수밖에 없었네.
He might have killed his father. If this guy is a killer, right? Who wound up snapping and killing. Yeah, he was one of the last people seen with the guy. He might have killed him.
선생님의 신비주의 뒤에 이런 얘기가 있을 줄은
And
진짜
then
몰랐어.
maybe he killed his father too. I mean, he definitely had like a lot of motives to kill his father.
돈이야. 그거면 어떤 이야기도 없는 걸로 할 수 있어.
Damn.
또 어떤 루머도 진실처럼 만들 수 있고. 이젠 옛날 얘기야. 모두 돌아가셨고 난 금수저일 뿐이지.
Wow. So it's been a good story for the show.
뭐라고 해야 할지.
고통스럽던 기억도 이젠 추억. 나는 그저 그립기만 해.
After his mother's death, Gyuhyuk only then did Byung-hee Lee begin to take care of Gyuhyuk. It was already too late. Of course it was. Whoa, look at my sanity. His mother's death was a tremendous shock. He had tough times for a while. Only then, Byung-hee admitted Gyuhyuk was his son, as his son. I bet like a lot of these conversations are dangerous. I bet I'll lose sanity on a lot of these. If not, the challenge in this game feels a little bit weak. The gameplay is trying to keep your sanity up really by picking the right conversations and saying the right things. But it seems like right now, I want to these report events take up a lot of time. They It's like, well, the regular conversations are like pretty quick, but then once report events hit, like it creates a whole video in itself, which is good. All right, report event in the video of this. Please like and subscribe, by the way, and leave a comment if we think to that extent.
그렇다면
We take into account those 10.
그랬지.
Most of them were on bad terms with his son. Suppose. So one of them, oh yeah, one of them could be the Esung Young. But like, how would they have successfully arranged his death? They actually announced that he was dead. Now there's no point in announcing somebody's dead if they're not dead, because they'll just contradict you. They'll just come online and contradict you right afterwards. I think Esung Young did know that he was dead. I guess we'll see.